Just like anything else in the market, there has to be people making it and selling it. This is what we would call company. In this section, we'll be driving into a few famous car companies, starting with Mercedes.
Mercedes was one of the first car brands around, and they have expanded so much since then. Today, Mercedes is still one of the biggest car brands in the world, and they make millions of dollars every year. Mercedes-Benz is where they sell most of their cars. They have all sorts of cars, SUVs, sedans, and even convertibles. They also sell sports cars and luxury cars under AMG. It's also the name their racing teams go by. Mercedes-AMG created a car known as the AMG 1, which was priced at $2.7 million. If you'd like to know more, go check out their website, because now we have to move on to Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg is known for their high-speed cars and don't exactly have any day-to-day life cars. According to their website, Koenigsegg was originally made to create supercars and not much of the day-to-day life kind of cars. They have 4 different mega cars, as they call it: the Jesko Absolute, the Jesko Attack, CC850, and the Yamera, all of which are supercars. The Jesko Absolute is their fastest car, going about an average of 212 miles per hour. Koenigsegg is a pretty recent car brand, being founded in Sweden back in 1994 by a 22-year-old. There's not much else to say about Koenigsegg, so let's just slide right into Bugatti. Bugatti was founded back in 1909 by Ettore Bugatti. It's a very luxurious car brand that has very expensive cars like the Bugatti Chiron, which costs $2.9 million. They also have race cars like the Type 35, which is a very old race car used in Formula Libre. Nowadays, Bugatti sports cars are cars like the Chiron, the 110, or the Divo. All 3 of these cars also cost in the millions, which is why you don't see them often. We're trying to keep this a little bit short, so let's move on to Pagani. Pagani is a bit of a lesser known car brand, but still known all over the world. It's an Italian brand founded fairly recently in 1992, just before Koenigsegg. Pagani used to work with Lamborghini and help them with a few projects, but eventually they started making their own supercars. Their first car was the Pagani Zonda, which cost a whopping $15 million. Today, Pagani makes and sells cars, but they don't race, which may be a surprise because they have excellent performing cars. They don't race because of a very predictable reason: money. It's really expensive to do competitive racing, so they don't, which in my opinion is kind of unfortunate because Pagani has some really cool cars. Anyways, that's enough about Pagani. Let's head down to Lamborghini. Lamborghini is one of the biggest car brands in the world, and I'm sure most of you here in the theater know what Lamborghini is. Founded back in 1963 by Faurizio Lamborghini, Lamborghini's first car, which was a sports car back then, was known as the 350 GT. In modern day, Lamborghini still makes sports cars, but they also have other cars like the Urus, which is an SUV, which is what they say where luxury, sportiness, and performance meet comfort and versatility. One of their most recent cars is the Revuelto, which costs $600,000. They also compete in motorsports. One of their motorsport cars is the SC63, which was used during the FIA's World Endurance Championship. Now, let's go on to Ferrari to finish up this set. We have Ferrari. Founded in 1939 by Enzo Ferrari, it is one of the biggest car brands in the world. They have a very large variety of cars, like supercars, SUVs, but they all tend to be generally luxurious. One of their most famous cars is the LaFerrari, which costs $1.5 million. Right now, Ferrari competes in a couple of different motorsports, including Formula 1 and World Endurance. Their Formula 1 car is the F175, which is driven by Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc. I'm unfortunately going to have to cut it here, so I'm going to pass it on to motorsports.